All right, so today I am going to do a movie review of Two Brothers. So, this week for YouTube Club, I'm going to do the movie Two Brothers. This was my favorite movie growing up as a kid that I ended up buying from Blockbuster in my neighborhood just before they went out of business. We rented this movie so often that it only made sense to buy it since I was obsessed with it and tigers, and I was absolutely heartbroken the day that I lost the disc. So, this movie, Two Brothers, is a 2004 film that's set in the 1920s of French Indochina and is directed by Jean-Jacques Annaud, starring Guy Pearce, Freddie Highmore, Jean-Claude Dreyfus. I'm totally sorry about butchering the names. Owen Nguyen, uh, Philippine Leroy Ballou, Musa Mascari, Vincent Scarito, and over 30 trained tigers that played the parts of the brothers Kumal and Sangha that were flown in from a mix of French and Thailand zoos. So, this movie is about two Indo-Chinese tiger brothers named Kumal and Sangha that are separated from their parents as cubs until they are reunited a year later as adults who journey back home. Kumal is timid and the more gentler cub, while Sangal is known as more the adventurous and brave cub. In this movie, we see the struggle of nature versus man, where human encouragement into the wilderness due to greed has negative impacts on this tiger family. We also see the testament of family bonds, survival, and captivity as the tigers are exploited for human gain. Overall, this movie gives the message of conservation and the importance of protection for this species and habitat from human exploitation. So, this movie opens up to a happy tiger family and the cubs playing carefree in the jungle until the adventurer Aidan Rory, and his men arrive at the temple known as Bang Mali. I'm so sorry for butchering that name, to steal Buddhist statues. As the humans begin to enter the temple and the dogs alert that there's tigers in the area, the mother tigress grabs Sangha, the stronger cubs, and takes him off to safety. The cub's father appears to defend Kumal, but is killed by McRory. And then Kumal is then taken in by McRory, which is this guy, the adventurer, until McRory is apprehended, and then the villagers sell off Kumal to a cruel circus. So this photo right here is when the mother was just chasing down the car that held Kumal in it, and unfortunately she was not able to, well, she was able to catch up, and she was ripping at the crate, but the car was able to shake her off with the sporadic driving. And then this is Sangha waiting for his brother, watching as he's driven off. So Kumal is sold to the circus, and it's a cruel circus. And it's run by Zabrino and Saladin, where he's trained to perform dangerous stunts, such as jumping through a flaming hoop. So this is him when he's an adult, being told to jump through the flaming hoop that he obviously does not want to. So then we then transition to Sangal, who is later adopted by the son of a French administrator named Eugene Normandin, and the son's name is Raoul. This is when they're cuddling in the bed together. He's still a cub. This was when Sangha and his mother were trapped and released for a hunt, and Sangha was hidden away, and Raoul's dog, found him. So Sangha is then taken to Raoul's home, but then has strife with the family dog. The family dog was chasing him through the house, and then he attacked the dog out of fright, and this leads to him being sent away to a palace menagerie owned by a Khmer prince, to which then the prince stages a battle between his ferocious tiger, Sangha, and the tiger that is owned by the circus, which happens to be Kumal as an adult. The tigers enter the arena where they begin to fight before they recognize one another. And as the trainers begin to provoke them into fighting, because they recognize one another and they stopped, they then team up and are able to escape into the wild. As they travel, they cause like chaos down the road. There was one part where they even like raided a bus and were able to, like, all the people like fled, of course. McRory the Adventurer is then tasked with hunting them down, but in the end, he lets Kumal go after Kumal recognizes him and spares him for taking care of him as a cub. We see here that, well, I lost that photo, which is sad, but still, it's them as adults, it's them wandering, but more specifically, this is once they return home. But Raul has slipped away to let his family, away from his family, and he found Sangal and Sangha and tells him to return to the wild where he would be safe. And then after that, the brothers have their reunion with the humans who cared for them. They travel back to their ancestral home and reunite with their mother once more in the wild. So this is, I believe, them as they're actually returning home and they're seeing their mother again. And so it's like the three of them back out in the wild once more. And then here I have a trailer that we can watch of this, just to give you guys an idea of it.
Long ago, in a distant jungle, far from the eyes of man, was a place Kumal and Sangha called home. Kumal was the brave one. Sangha was the shy one. They were free. They were friends. They were brothers. Then, strangers came into their lives.
What are you doing here?
And separated them from all they knew.
Don't be afraid.
Now, they will each begin a journey
What was I supposed to do with you? You never learned to hunt. You'd have starved to death.
that will change them forever.
Sangha, ready or not, here I come. I see you, Sangha.
But in a world not made for tigers, they will grow too big
They can't live with you forever.
to fit in.
Feed them well. They're friends of mine.
Universal Pictures invites you to share the incredible adventure
Sangha!
that will take them home.
Sangha is not dangerous, nor is Kumal.
They're just trying to find their way back.
This summer, experience a motion picture event for the entire family.
We will stay in the jungle forever.
The tigers, Kumal and Sangha, are two brothers.
We heard Superman was just here. What happened?
So that was the trailer of the movie Two Brothers. I hope that you guys enjoy, maybe look at watching this movie sometime, but this is what I found as my favorite movie as a child growing up. And I hope it's something that anyone that's watching this might take in and watch sometime.